Welcome back to our 14-day hip and hamstring stretch. We're going to focus on some stretches for after a workout and run today, just very gentle, slower stretches. We're going to start in a zigzag position with your legs. Just bring your left leg in front and right knee will turn inwards. Okay, so we've got a Z or zigzag shape with the legs here. Your front shin is parallel to the top edge of your mat. We're going to lean forward. And immediately you might feel a bit of a stretch into your left hip, into those glutes. Perhaps this is already enough for you. If you'd like to go a little further though, now you could walk your hands a little further forward. Maybe you can even lower your elbows down to the mat. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Focusing on the stretch in your glutes. At the same time, we're getting an internal rotation through that back knee, so we're opening into the right groin. Just one more breath holding here. Okay, and then now you can slowly start to make your way back up to a seated position. And perhaps this position is already enough to feel that strong stretch into your back, quad and hip. But if you'd like something a little bit more now, you can shuffle your back knee a little further forward. And start to lean back. Bring your hands behind you and see if you can lean back. So that is probably going to make that stretch in your right quad and hip stronger. Maybe this is where you want to settle or where you want to hold. If you're still feeling okay, you'd still like to go a bit further, then now you're going to keep walking your hands back and see if you can lower down onto your elbows. Reclining back, keep your chin towards your chest to relax, or make sure you're not straining your neck too much. Just hold here for 2 more breaths. Feeling that stretch into the hip flexors as well. And then slowly, let's make our way back up. Pushing yourself up. Now you can lean over towards the left side for a moment. So we can extend that left leg forward and bring your right knee a little closer in. Knees are almost together. See how this internal rotation feels for your knee. If it's too much, if you've got knee pain, if it's just really uncomfortable for your hip, then you're going to open the knee out to the side now like this. Otherwise, we're continuing the internal rotation of the knee so we can continue to get that stretch into that right hip and groin. We're going to add a hamstring stretch here though this time. So wherever you are with that right knee, flex your left foot. You can have a little bend in that left knee if the hamstrings are quite tight. Try to lengthen your spine on the inhale. And then when you exhale, like you're hinging forward from your hips, see if you can fold forward over your front leg. It might just be a very tiny amount, but you're still going to feel that stretch into the back of your left leg. Just 2 breaths here. Okay, and then slowly making your way back up. Lean over towards your left hip again, so you can use your hands to help bring your legs back through center. And we're going to come straight to the second side. So your right leg in front this time, left knee turning inwards in that zigzag position. Check your front shin is parallel to the top edge of your mat. And now let's start to lean forward, feeling the stretch into your right hip and glutes. And perhaps coming down further, walking your hands forward, coming to your elbows. And holding here for 3 breaths. And staying here a little bit longer. We're coming up now for our quad stretch. To stretch into that left hip and groin. Maybe just sitting up, gently pushing that left hip down, and that's enough. Or you can bring your left knee a little further forward and start to lean back a little bit more. Hands just walking away from you. Or perhaps even lowering down further, coming down to your elbows. Chin towards your chest to protect your neck. 2 breaths wherever you are, feeling the stretch into your left quads or hip flexors. And slowly making your way back up. Now let's find that hamstring stretch, bringing your left knee a little closer. Extend your right leg in front. Stay here if this is okay for your left knee, or again, you can open that knee out to the side. Bending your right leg a little bit, flex that right foot. Bring your hands on either side of the front leg, lengthen your spine. And hold here if this is enough to feel that pull in the backs of your right leg. Or on the exhale, you can fold a little further forward. Getting a deeper stretch into the right hamstrings. And then slowly, just whenever you're ready, you can make your way back through center. And releasing by hugging both knees in towards the chest, perhaps giving your toes a bit of a wriggle.